Call to order the December 13th, Taylor Swift's birthday, and I am a big fan. I had to get that. I want that on the record. I love Tay-Tay. 62-year-old man, I don't care. All right, focus. Meeting of the City of Lawrence Parks and Rec Board. Dee, thank you for getting the minutes out. If everybody's had a chance to read, peruse, I'd entertain a motion unless there are additions, subtractions, corrections.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Just a couple of things real quick, Eric. I know I've been on you like stinking my feet, but when are we going to get fencing going?
I have yet to get a call back from the gentleman that's PO's issued, so I will, although he's the sales manager, so I'm not sure who else. I'll call somebody else in the company, see if I can get a.
Mr. Reeser is back from Florida, and he has inquired a couple times. He inquired when he was in Florida, so.
Which thing's this?
The fencing project out at Play Park there, Oakland.
Okay.
Yeah. Just checking. I'll let Ms. Corey give us update here in a second. Winterfest and opening of bids, all that happy stuff. Any new vandalism? We had
We did notice some on the pump house at the soccer that
Okay.
Nick is cleaning up. I talked to him Monday. He was going to try to work on it without water.
It does make it tough.
Abilities, it's kind of tough to do, but he's going to try to get that cleaned up.
I'm going to give a shout out to our parks men for decorating and sprucing up around here at the city center, and of course jumping in and with Winterfest. Looks very nice, festive over there. And this from last month, are we all good to go with the FC Pride agreement they've signed and all of that?
Yeah, it's.
Okay. All right. Anything else I need to check? Oh, okay. We get things capiche with over at the Starrett Center about the water leak and chimney caps and all of that.
That's all been taken care of.
Okay. I'm just following up from last month. Anybody? You got any questions, inquiry?
Get something. Yeah, I got something. The people parking overnight in the parking lots.
Yeah, the campers you see in Lee Road, yeah. The police department looked at that, and it was on record as being delivered somewhere down southern Indiana and wasn't
Wow.
delivered, so we got a hold of the manufacturer, and they came and picked it up, so we don't know if it was
There was the one
Something
parked
happened.
at the football.
same situation, yeah.
Okay.
That gentleman lives in that neighborhood, and I think he just makes trips, so we try to make them aware of it, so I'll go.
You know, it's not a big deal if they do it once.
Yeah, once in a while, the Dollar General truck that was parked at the community park.
Right.
We finally did get a hold of that person, and if they park, they'll just bring their tractor. They don't bring the trailer with them, which, probably isn't as bad as we.
It just can be kind of hard on the pavement.
It is, yes, and that's why we try to get
Heavy
it out of
ones
there.
in there. Yep. Is there an ordinance about parking overnight or anything?
There's not supposed to be any overnight parking unless approved by the Parks Board, so
We have an
Is
issue.
that our rule or is it an ordinance?
I believe it's in an ordinance form.
Okay.
We have that issue,
Just like-
FHRA issue. We have a couple over on Hawkins. We call twice a month. They relocate it, and then they're actually back again now. So Heather called again today.
Park over by the
Civic Place.
storage.
Yeah, yep.
Yep.
So just grumble.
Well, I mean,
And we might just put some signage out, no overnight parking, no, just to,
At least put a
so
bug
the
in
police
there.
department can ask them to move, so.
I got another question about the the Harrison Ford property, was that ever a park over there?
It was not. No, they talk about the basketball goal, and
Yeah,
I believe that there was a facility there that they maybe rented out to
Yeah.
GIs or something.
Yep.
so it was when it was part of the fort.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you look, Heather's got a rendering from the fort in 1990, and it shows that it was like an outdoor and isolated rec area.
There's a rec, yeah, there's
Okay.
a rec center or something you'd rent out.
Somebody brought that up, and
Yeah.
I wondered about that.
There was a basketball goal, they had a basketball court and some stuff back there, but it's all since been removed.
The area, the park area over by Monarch, right, is it called Bragdon?
Bragdon Park, uh-huh.
We still have that, right?
Still, yeah,
How big is that?
it's 11 acres.
Is that, what's in there? Nothing?
It's all retention area for the,
Well,
yeah, it's a
Is it a wetland area?
wetland area.
not ours. Not ours. No, I mean, we'll still have it even after they sell that. Is that correct?
Yes, yeah, that's deeded park property.
Can you plant stuff in there, or is it just?
When it was part of the process, when we took it over, it was actually planted in native plants and water loving, and it had to have a certain capacity before they.
Plant like the butterfly garden or whatever in there?
You could, yeah, probably in the surrounding area. I don't know that it would live down in the
The wetland area.
areas, but yeah, you could. As long as they're native, we could plant.
Okay. Wondered. That's it.
No, anything else, colleagues? Mr. Martin? Anything?
No, I just wanted to inform the board that the mayor-elect has decided to retain me within the department for next year, so I did receive a letter on Tuesday, and I will,
Screwed up in reverse again. Holy heck.
so at your next month's meeting, I'm sure that there'll be a request for your approval of that,
Kiss the ring. Always wanted
There'll be
to,
lobbying.
I always wanted to say that.
Just out of curiosity, we've never done that before, have we?
I don't believe so, no. You have that,
Capacity.
yeah, I don't know that,
To be realistic, yes, you work at the will of the mayor, but this body can,
yeah.
we have a bit more leeway than most others.
It is an Indiana code that
Right.
It is, it's in the code,
the
yeah.
board has to approve.
I have to think long and hard.
I assumed that was just if somebody was new.
How about us?
40 years later,
God, better go hang out in that duck blind of yours for a while.
You guys better be a little nice. You better be a little nicer to Helen.
Yeah. I'm still disturbed right now. Anything else exciting?
no, just, again, I have to appreciate Corey and publicly thank her for all the work she's done for the department and us especially in helping in this transition. It's, without her participation, I don't think any of the departments would be faring as well as they have, so Corey.
Well, she's still got work to do, so Miss Corn, get up here and give us a little update, lady.
So, Winterfest, just to give you a quick update on that, we've had a little rain
weather.
trouble this year, the weather.
It doesn't
And so
rain in
We've had
months.
a few days that we've had to close, but as far as we're averaging about 100 skaters each time we're open, the winter market is getting good traffic and it keeps increasing. This past Sunday was the YMCA day, and that really proved to be helpful to find partners like that who can really use their mailing list to help entice people, and then they were in charge of all the family games and that kind of stuff and activities going on. So they provided that, and some of the guys working said that that was our best attended day this year, which by skating numbers, besides a Lawrence Christmas. It certainly was.
Real quick there, Ms. Corey, as of about 3 o'clock today, the Fort Harrison, Fort Bend YMCA on Monday evening, the FHRA will convey that property. They've been paying us rent since 1997. And so it will be their baby completely. They are no longer renters, so that's kind of exciting.
That's good.
All right, so Winterfest has 3 more days left. So this weekend and then on the 23rd. And as a reminder, it is from 2 to 7 on Saturday and Sunday this weekend, and then the following Saturday, and then we will be closed for the season. We do have 2 rentals next week, and then Eric is going to be on duty on Saturday managing it, and then that will be the next 2 days are left to me.
I just don't get the weather. That
know.
nothing comes out of the air for weeks, and
I know.
but
And then it's it's rainy, but it's been good. People really enjoyed it, and so that is exciting. I do want to thank everybody here also for all your work with the parks, and it has been an honor and a pleasure to serve the citizens. Didn't know I'd get emotional.
well, you got one announcement tomorrow. We are opening bids on our
Yes.
Lee Road Trail.
Yes.
At what time again?
We open that at 2 o'clock, and so right now we don't have any bids in, but usually they come in the day of, and then they come right to the meeting. So we will be doing that here in the Public Assembly Room at 2 o'clock, and that is for the round 3 of the Next Level Trails and that $1.7 million grant. And then announcements for round 4 will be made on December 20th. And so we will hopefully be sharing great news to the public on the 20th about round 4. So we look forward to that, and we will make sure that we email you that information.
Just a reminder, that can be up to $5 million. I call it the Lee Road Fall Creek Connector, and that it would be a big to go. That's a true partnership.
And then also, since we're having a Love Fest here, I also want to just share a few highlights of some of the things that the Parks Department has done over the last year. And actually, just in comparison of some things, in 2021, the Parks guys set up for 14 events. In 2022, they set up for 30 events. And this past year, Eric and team have had 42 events, citywide events, that they have been setting up, tearing down, and being part of. So they continue to take on a lot with all my crazy ideas and have fun with them and make them happen. And so I really think it talks a lot about the dedication of the whole parks team and what they are doing for the community. And so I'm really, really excited with that. And with a lot of that recognition and some of the concerns, and Heartland is here today, that people wondered what was going to happen with our revenue from our park rentals by not having the Starrett Center as an opportunity. So this past year, or in 2022, we had 104 rentals of our facilities. And
That's all facilities.
right. And all facilities. And then this past year, we had 186. So with all the craziness and attention and great things going on, we're also making sure that Dee has more work to do. Dina has been keeping busy with all the stuff that she does, keeping everyone in line with all the different activities and also taking more and more rentals. She may even be able to talk of what's happening of some things. Maybe, I don't know if the Bark Park is up to or not. I don't have that number. But it's exciting to watch people enjoying our parks, really taking advantage of what we have to offer. And so we look forward to continuing that growth with Eric in that position. But I did want to say thank you all for everything, because it's been fun. It's been a ride, but it's been a good one. And, and then also some of the partnerships that we've been able to develop with Heartland Film, with CCA Sports, and those things that continue to grow. The YMCA, it's been really exciting to be part of all of that. So thank you.
Thank you, dearest.
We thank you too, Corey.
All right. Corey, have I known you 20 years? Seems like, how long were you at the foundation?
I was only there 9
Just seems like 20. I had to say that. You make it. This corn and I will throw jabs. I like that. All right, Eric, real quick, we've got our friend from Heartland Films and a new business. We got some fencing and irrigation authorization. What are we doing here?
You should have received a
Yep.
email that showed the fencing, and actually,
Yep.
they can explain it probably better
Come on down.
so than I can, but it's a
Yep.
5-foot fence around primarily the back deck.
The
Patio.
Okay, the cement. I'm going to call it cement pond. Holy hell, the cement. Showing my age, people. Go ahead.
Bill Beckstedt. I'm actually not, Adam is with Heartland. I am their general contractor. So the back patio, as we call it, on the northwest corner, we're looking to put a black iron fence, the same style of fence that goes around the school along 56th Street.
Right.
And it is also on the railings of all the old officers' houses.
Right.
That space is sponsored by David Clapper and the Clapper Foundation, the founder of Finish Line Companies. So we're looking to try to make that part of an indoor-outdoor space for Heartland so that when they're doing events, they have a sort of a contained space outside. As far as irrigation, we're not actually doing anything with irrigation. The question was if we had the plans from when they did the cultural campus, so we make sure not to disrupt the irrigation.
Yeah,
I
because
believe
boy,
it does go along
Yeah.
north side of Starrett.
Yeah, but it doesn't come past the tree, so I think we're good. But we'll check it once you
okay.
get the corner.
Because everything from irrigation to light sensors, the lighting on the cultural camp is not working. Boy, has it been a kick where you live. It's just not.
Yeah, we're able to get the lights fixed out front of Starrett, the lamp posts, early on. So, yeah, we just want to make sure we're not, because when you call 811 for digging, they don't know anything that is not public utility.
Are you doing it, or your work yourself, or are you having a contractor?
No, I have a company, Cameron Fence.
Cameron?
Okay.
Yeah.
Real quick also, with anything external in the historic district within Fort Harrison, it has to go before DNR review, and those hurdles have been cleared. I have a letter here from Ashley Thomas, Historic Architectural Specialist with DNR, giving the blessing to go forward on this project, because that's always a big thing. When I was on the Reuse Authority, when it was created in 95, you would have been surprised the heat we really took for the strict ARC standard, and DNR being very strict on trying to maintain the historic integrity out here. And 30 years later, we weren't wrong, and you're good to go. Is there any questions that you need to share, wish to share? Eric, you want?
Will there be locks?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
There will be, on the inside of the fence, on the gates, there will be emergency push bars because that is an emergency exit for
Right.
the building. On the external side, there will be a keypad.
Okay.
So that if you guys need it for snow and whatnot,
Yeah.
you'll have access through the keypad to get onto that.
Okay.
Okay. Eric, you add anything else?
No, and the Knox box out front, we might want to put that keypad number in there in
Okay.
case fire ever needs it, or they've got axes, they probably wouldn't need it. but-
The other
think-
Eric,
Yeah, that's what I.
Fire Eric.
Yeah.
Anything else? I would entertain a motion that Heartland Films proceed with fencing work around the Clapper, what are we calling that officially?
Clapper Family Foundation.
Pavilion.
Pavilion.
There you go, what he said. That's a motion.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, keep building.
You have any other questions about Starrett or the work we've done?
I was going to say, are the windows good to go? That was always, when I was there a couple weeks back for the Christmas celebration, I just walk around like a dork because I can remember well, I've always been a dork, but, pre you guys arriving, that building's a whole lot like me. It was old and leaky and kind of looked tired. It really looks spectacular.
Yeah, we got rid of the towels that Dina had stuffed in the window behind where she sat. So yeah, the large arched window on the west side of the
Right.
building facing the theater has been restored. The vestibule window on the west side has been restored. That was all rotted out, and the middle window in the back of where Eric used to be has been restored. And then we also just recently had the chimneys capped.
Right.
There were no caps on the chimney, and we had quite a little bird issue inside the fireplaces.
Right.
Yeah, oh, and then the back door
Yeah.
enters through the kitchen. We had new trim put around that was custom molded to match the original building
Right.
that was there.
Steel plays.
Guttering installed.
Yeah, we got a gutter installed to fix the water issue.
Yep, I knew that was the big one.
Above the
That was a
kitchen
big
door.
one.
There were several leaks on the main plumbing pipes that came into the basement, which concerned me because they're this big around.
Yep.
And contain a lot of water with a lot of pressure, so we had those fixed as well. Yeah, I think the building's in good shape.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx. I'm not superstitious, but don't jinx it.
Yeah.
You think, Dad?
I was just going to say, we just finished our Merry Movie Nights program.
Yes, I was gonna
that
ask.
Ran for 4 days, both at the Starrett Center and at the theater at the Fort. We had over 700 guests
Hell.
through in those 4 days, including some family programming, or free family programming at the Starrett Center, which families absolutely loved. Got pictures with Santa. Santa led a full theater in some Christmas songs while playing an accordion, which was amazing.
Can't beat an accordion.
It was a great night, or great 4 days for that program. So we got to show the building in its best shape,
Yes.
decorated to the nines, and all of our decorations came, or most of our decorations came from the old Crystal DeHaan estate. So
Oh, wow.
14-foot trees and all that good stuff. So, yeah.
I just want to say, and Corey, big hugs and kisses out to you for facilitating getting Heartland Films, and for us old timers lived out here in Lawrence forever. The idea of what art is and was in 1975, definitely not what we have out here because of y'all's effort and partnership and commitment and vision. And I want to 20 years from now, when I come back from Florida, I want to see it still lit up. You are a true, you're not a hidden treasure, but you guys are a treasure. So it's exciting having you all. I get people who inquire, how do you guys have Heartland Films in Lawrence? I go, we have running water in the big city. We're okay. But all seriousness, thank you very much. It's exciting having you. You're a crown jewel, so thank you.
And if you haven't been by to see it, it's
They're
worth.
very accommodating. Just come in who you are. They are just great folk.
Yeah, during the weekdays, the doors aren't always unlocked.
Right.
There are doorbells. If you haven't been since we renovated a year ago, it's not the same place.
Yeah, and we did just finish in end of November installing new projection
Yep.
screen, sound system that can be used very simply for many applications, not only for us, but any external events that come in, whether it's the city or other groups. So that's been a great addition for us, and we've been using it heavily already. So.
Yeah, and we also added security cameras, so now
Yes.
between the Fort Theater, us, and the collective building next to us, we're all camered up, so we have more protection.
Good. All right. And it's a Moosehead free zone now.
It is. It is. Eric had to take his.
There you go. What'd you do with the Moosehead?
It's in the garage. I mean, I gotta.
What a hill jack. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Man, Eric, can't take you anywhere. Last point of, not contention, last point of work here. These are nothing's changed, second Wednesday of the month, going into 2024. I'm a romantic. Come January, I may move the February Parks Board meeting to either the 15th of February or move it back a week. Because, I'm a old school romantic, yeah. So we'll cross that bridge come January. If this looks good, I'd entertain a motion that we set the dates for 2024 as published, and it's still the second Wednesday of each month at 5:30.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Public, anything to contribute? Tap dance? No good ball games. Oh, the Pacers are on. All right. With that being said, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's a great year.